Where's my live thingy-majigger? Well, everyone, I'm having the same frickin' problems with this program that I had yesterday. Frickin' mouse is frickin' effed up. And these guys are like not being helpful at all, which is like really pissing me off. So I gotta go and do what I did yesterday. I gotta fucking put a little link here and show this guy what the fuck is going on, because it's fucking stupid, man. All right, we're going to try this one more time. So we'll try to figure this out. Now I got my mouse back, but something's fricked up. All my settings are okay. I had to redo this whole frickin' thing again. I'm like so frickin' pissed, man. I started this program this morning, or this afternoon, and it wouldn't work. I started the game up, went in the game, and nothing worked. So I came out and clicked applied, and I lost my fucking mouse, and everything was all effed up from them, man. So again, I hope these guys can help me figure out what's going on, because I went back in and redid everything the way it was supposed to be done. I mean, I don't see anything wrong here. Everything over here looks normal. That's R2, that's L2. Keyboard layout is all normal. I mean, like, I mapped the keys all back the way I had them yesterday. For some reason, this is where I'm running into a problem. Oh, there we go. Here we go. There we go. Now we got our mouse. All right. Chaos 74X Consortium. Yes, I'm having like a crazy time trying to get this thing to work. Okay, so everything's still loaded up the correct way. But I had it, numpad. Yep, everything's still here. Nothing looks changed for the most part. I just can't figure out what's going on. See, my problem is I had to switch. I had to switch a keyboard, and maybe that's what's causing the problem. See, I can't figure out which one of these is the right keyboard. It seems to be pulling up. It wants to pull up two of them, and I'm like going crazy trying to figure out which one it is. So this might be an issue right there. Drone Lord, what's going on, man? Yeah, this could be the issue, because what happened is my keyboard stopped working on me. So I had to hook up another USB controller. So I got two USB controllers hooked up, one for the mouse and one for the keyboard. So I'm having this crazy issue right now where the program's not working, because it's not recognizing my keyboard because I switched keyboards. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, that's the problem is I'm fucked up right now because I'm running all these different fucking USB controllers. This is insane. I shouldn't have all these in here. Is there any way we can take all this shit out? Right click to huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Right click to activate device at the left bottom corner, reinitialize option. Okay, that's the mouse. We obviously recognize that. See, these are the combos. Like, how can I get rid of all this stuff? This is what's causing the problem. Can I get all this stuff out of here and start all over again? Oh my God. I have to detect whether it's a mouse or a keyboard. You've lost me, bro. Hold on. I'm clicking these and I'm not getting that menu that you're showing. Where's that menu? Yeah, I'm not getting where are you getting this menu from? Hold on. Oh my God. Should I just put them all together or what? Control Alt Delete. Yeah, what's that going to do? Right click. I'm a left-handed person, man. No. Okay, is there any way I can delete all this stuff out of here and start your program over? Can we delete all these devices? Right? Can we do this? All right, but the problem is I still have all these devices. I got too many devices over here. Does that make sense? Holy crap, man. Yeah, I know what happened. I need to start all over. Ah, hold on. Go. Yeah, see, we delete everything and let it recognize what I have connected right now. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, what happened is my keyboard. Oh, I'm sorry. This morning, my keyboard, my M key, stopped working on my keyboard. And I happen to have another keyboard, right? But I had to plug in another frickin' Logitech controller. So now I got two USB controllers, one for the keyboard and one for the mouse. So that's where, unfortunately, we're running into the program. I apologize, but that's... Remove all the bin2 files. Ah, okay, bin2 files. All right. Okay, just the bin2. Now, you want me to close up the program first, though, right? I need to close your program first, correct? I can't have your program open. Thanks. Okay, so that's a bin file. All right, so now... Oh, wait, they're all bin. They're all bin files. There's a crap load of them in here. All right, so all the bin files are gone. So now, in theory, when we start this up, it'll recognize both USB controllers, one for the keyboard, one for the mouse. Because I think that's why my keyboard wasn't working earlier when I tried to go into the game, is because I switched keyboards. I'm going to get a Logitech unifying receiver, like one that you can do all your Logitech devices. Okay, now see, I still have all this extra stuff, though. So, we're right back to where we were again. So it's recognizing the keyboard I have now. So in theory, it has two mice, though. I don't know why I have two mice. See, this is the problem. I shouldn't have two mice, correct? Let me do this. You know what it might be? I just realized what it is. I have a mouse that's plugged in. There. Okay, do not go to, just pick a single. Okay, but what I'm saying is, why am I showing two mice? I don't have two mice connected to my computer. I only have one mouse. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming up with all these duplicates because it would be this mouse right here. It's the opposite mouse of the keyboard. In other words, that keyboard is what I'm using, but this is the mouse I'm using. That mouse. That's the mouse I'm using. Does that make sense? So this is one controller here, right? Okay. This is the other controller here. So it seemed to recognize that keyboard, right? That makes sense. So we have to figure out which one of these mice is it. So I just have to experiment, right? Yeah, because you know why? When you buy a Logitech combo keyboard mouse, that receiver reports both of those, right? The K350 keyboard and the MX550 mouse. And since I have two of those plugged in right now, that's why we're seeing double. And what happened is we just have to pick the right keyboard, which would be the yellow one when we first started the program, I believe. Unless it's one of these. See, this is what I don't understand, is why we're getting these ones with the question mark down here. Okay, all receive. Okay. So in theory, this is either going to work or it's not going to work. Right? Because everything here is okay. So in theory, if I press apply, I'm either going to get my mouse back when I hit L win, or we're going to have to go in there and delete that and pick the other mouse. Does that make sense? Yeah, see, I still have my mouse. So that tells me that's not the right mouse, right? It would have to be the other mouse. Nope. Yeah, see, and it's not. See? I still got my mouse. Oh, hold on. Well, I guess if I pick the other one, it's going to be one of these or the other, correct? Oh my God, this is driving me crazy, man. All right, remove the first group. Hold on. All right, let's start all over again. Why do these have USB receiver, USB receiver? Why do these say they need to be initialized? Where are these all coming from? I got more USB fucking receivers than I have. This is what's throwing me off. First off, is where's all this shit coming from? That makes sense? Well, I know, but I'm showing 1, 2, 3 keyboards. I'm showing 4 keyboards. We got 4 keyboards. I shouldn't have. So, should I not initialize these, or should I initialize them? Oh, man. All this because I changed the frickin' keyboard. If I just took that controller off and went back to 1, I wouldn't be having this problem at all, folks. I only have 1 keyboard and 1 mouse hooked to my computer. That's what I'm saying. How can I have 4? All right, we'll just do this, man. Yeah, and then we'll figure out what's going on here. We'll figure this out. I see what you're saying, just like experiment, right? So that's going to be 1 group, right? This is crazy, man. Uh-oh, we might be correct. Okay, now I don't have my mouse. Okay, so part of it's right. I just don't have my mouse back. See, now I got no mouse. Okay, so what do we want to do now? See, we're on the right track, obviously. We got the right keyboard, correct? We We just don't have a mouse. So I can tab down here. I know how to tab down there to get to the devices. Okay, so I can get us back to that part. No, that's what I keep saying. I don't get my mouse back. Oh my God. Whether I tap it, press it, whatever, man. No mouse. Because it's not the right mouse in this config. It's the wrong mouse in the config. It's the other USB. See, there's two USB receivers. So I need to put both USB receivers in here with one keyboard and one mouse. Does that make sense? In other words, the keyboard's using one USB receiver and the mouse is using the other USB receiver. Does that make sense? This is why I'm streaming this, so you can see what's happening. And of course, I'm not watching the chat, so... I am holding it down, bro. It's the wrong mouse. The mouse has its own receiver and the keyboard has its own receiver. We only have one USB receiver here, right? We don't have the USB receiver for the mouse. Is that making sense? In other words, how do I add the other receiver here? Right? How do I, like, add the other receiver? Ah, here we go. Hold on. There. Does that make sense? Well, I know there... But I have two different physical devices, bro. Two little dinky USB ones. One controls the mouse, one controls the keyboard. Yes, each one of those is supposed to have a mouse and a keyboard hooked to it. So therefore, your system's going to see 4, correct? So somehow here, I have to change this, right? Either change, in other words, I have to have two USB receivers up there because they're sending out two different signals. Does that make sense? Right? One receiver is controlling the keyboard, the other receiver is controlling the mouse. So the mouse isn't going to work. Does that make sense? Ah, okay. So maybe this is what we're doing wrong, right? Ah, crap, man. No, see, I still don't have my mouse back. Oh, my God, this is freaking killing me, man. Man, why did my keyboard have to go bad today? If my keyboard didn't go bad, I wouldn't be in this position. My stupid M key stopped working, and that's what caused this whole shenanigans here. So what I got to do is change the mouse now. Well, don't we have to find the right mouse? Isn't that what I need? Oh, you're saying I need my keyboard. Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, well, then we have to switch. Oh, my God. This is like... All right, let's do this. All right. This is what we're going to do. Hold on one second, man. Oh, my God. Freaking food right in the middle of doing all this stuff like I'm going to be eating right now. What I did is I disconnected my keyboard. All right, so my keyboard's not connected. Okay, so now all we got to do is figure out which one is the mouse. Then when I plug this keyboard back in, we can plug this keyboard back in and we'll know which one's the keyboard. How's that sound? That sound maybe semi-logical in one sense? If that makes sense to you, right? Because to me, since we don't have a keyboard hooked up right now, if we restart your program, it's only going to recognize the mouse, right? Then while your program's running, if I plug in the other controller, it's going to pop up with the other controller. Then you, at that point, you can tell me what the F I'm doing wrong. I mean, it'd be great if I get my other keyboard working. I'm only missing the M key on it. Okay, so see right now, that's what we got. Correct. No, I understand that. See, but I don't have a keyboard right now. We only have a mouse hooked up right now, right? We have no keyboard. Does that make sense? Because right now we only have a mouse, right? There is no physical keyboard at all. There is no keyboard attached. See, this is why I don't understand why this is saying, please initialize a device, because there's nothing plugged in. There's one controller plugged in, and that's it. No, one of them is a controller. Yeah, and that's it. One of them's a controller, right? And one of them's the mouse. There is no keyboard. Right now, I have just a mouse plugged in with one USB controller. That's it. See, that's it. If I unplug that, I'm not going to have a mouse or a keyboard, right? But see, this is why I was wondering why it wanted me to initialize this device, because there's only one little, USB transmitter, and then I have a mouse. Hold on. You think it's picking up the gamepad? This gamepad should be turned off. The gamepad's turned off. This PlayStation gamepad thingy, that's turned off. And I unplugged the other USB controller. I had another USB controller. Yeah, so physically right now, I only have one USB controller plugged into my computer. Yeah, so I don't have a gamepad. I don't have nothing. So I don't know why it's picking up this other device, where it's picking that up from, unless it's a TV set or something else, right? Because the TV, I don't know. So anyways, all I know is right now this is all I have. I have a mouse right now. That's it. That's all I have. Yeah, so I have no idea what this program's asking about. That's why I said it's recognizing the mouse, but it's actually a mouse. It's not a keyboard. The Logitech MX550. And the keyboard is a K350. They're a combo that you buy together with one little USB controller. Everything worked perfect yesterday. Whoever was your manager yesterday, he walked me through it, and I played all day yesterday. I streamed 2 sessions of 4 hours each. But the problem is I switched my keyboard, and when I switched my keyboard, this is what caused the problem. See, right now we're on the right path. All I got to do is if I plug in this other controller, it's going to come up with a keyboard, and we have to make sure we use that keyboard. I'll show you. Watch, I'm going to plug this controller back in. Okay, and it should come up in your program. There it is right there. See, there's the other one right there. That's it. See, that's the other one right there. Well, it said it recognized the mouse. We just have to have it recognize the this new receiver, which is a keyboard. See, then we have to figure out which frickin' mouse it is. Wowie. Like I said, the whole problem is because I'm running 2 different mice and keyboard. If I only had one, I wouldn't be having this problem. See, so that can't be the mouse. Okay? So it can't be that mouse right there. See, it has to be that mouse. See, which it's not. All right, so that's the mouse. Well, that's a USB receiver, so that's the mouse. Then I got to pair it with the keyboard, the right keyboard. Like I said, all this is happening because I don't have the... Well, that can't be it. Nope, that's not it. The program's killing me, man. Okay, there's a Logitech mouse. By itself. See, that doesn't do shit. Man, this program is like driving me fucking crazy, man. I got a better idea. This is driving me crazy trying to do this shit. Let's do this. Let's put my original keyboard and mouse in here, right? The original one I was using with one controller and start all over again. Since we're going psycho freaking crazy right now trying to do this, maybe this would really help. Instead of trying to do it the way we're doing it, I'm going to go right back to my original one. Original keyboard, original mouse, one freaking thing, and we'll do it that way. Yeah, because this is like driving me freaking crazy. But I appreciate the help, but... Alright, and there's no other place I have to delete anything else, right? So now we start your program. I should have one keyboard, one mouse. See, one keyboard, one mouse. I don't know why it keeps coming up with that other one. I have no idea, man. Okay? Works perfect, bro. Your problem is, what you guys need to work on is having more than one receiver. See, it works fine. My problem is I don't have an M key. My M key is not working on this keyboard. See? So you see what just happened? So if I have one receiver, one keyboard, everything works fine. Right? See? And it doesn't, I don't even know what the hell this thing is over here. I have no idea. You guys have an error in the program where it's reporting an extra device that's not there. Somehow. My problem is this keyboard, the M doesn't work on this keyboard, the M key. And how do you blacklist it? I try to right click on it and nothing happens. Oh my God, dude, you're killing me, bro. There's no option. Hold on. So do not show. Right? That makes sense? Correct? You with me so far? Okay, now, if I plug in the other USB receiver with the other keyboard, I should be able to map that other keyboard then, right? Does that make sense now, what I'm going to try to do next? I just want to make sure you're following what I plan on doing here. So in theory, if I plug in the other keyboard, then I should be able to remove this keyboard eventually. Hold on, I need to ungroup the previous group. Now you're effing with me, man. Don't F with me, bro. But see, how are we going to know which one it is? So you don't have like codes. In other words, you don't have like device 1, device 2, device 3. Does that make sense? Like when they get added over here, you have the FCC ID code for the device, but it would be easier if you had, you know, like a 1 next to the first keyboard, a 2. That way when people go over here to do it, it would make more sense if it showed a 1, a 2, or whatever. I mean, I'm just suggesting that. Yeah, correct. That's the group. That's what you're talking about, this group. So now if I plug in this other receiver, where's my, hold on. God damn it. Hold on. So if I plug in this other receiver, okay, so that would be this right here then, correct? See, it's that receiver, and that receiver is showing you the keyboard and the mouse. Okay? Is that making sense? Correct. Now we see a new keyboard. So how do I add this keyboard? That's the one I want to add. I'm not worried about this receiver. See, in other words, if your program didn't show the USB receiver, people wouldn't be having that problem because this is actually just the USB receiver itself. It doesn't really have to be shown, right? So if I did this, okay. Now, is that starting to make sense to you guys? See, you can change your program to get it to not show those receivers for people. Well, but you can put an instruction. Well, okay. I see what you mean. All right. So let's go over here. We're going to edit. See, it doesn't let me. It's only 1. And there's no edit there. They're just a savey thingamajigger. But I should be picking that other keyboard, correct? I want the other keyboard from here. Well, I'm not worried about it because once I get this set up, hopefully I won't have to do this again. What? Hold on. It's in the edit mode, so I click on this right here, that little icon there, or what? I'm lost now, man. Let's slow down again, man. He said click on the little pencil thing to edit the group, so now I'm here. But in theory, we want the other keyboard. We want that keyboard, correct? Does this make sense? I want to pick this other keyboard. If you're following what I'm saying. Cool. Okay, so we're going to pick this other keyboard, okay? Then we're going to close. All right. Now I need to, all right, click save. All right. Now I need to turn off that keyboard and turn the other keyboard on and see if it's going to work. If it's going to work, then we'll be all set and we'll be back up in gaming. That's all. And I apologize to everybody that I'm not reading your chat, but I can't sit in Discord with him and talk to him and read the chat at the same time. So you guys are just going to have to live with it. I know you can, so. Okay, so in theory, right? God damn it. We're not. Hold on. Don't tell me I plugged the wrong one in. Ah, shit balls. I plugged the wrong one in. Crikey, man. Shit. Plugged the wrong one in. That's the right one. Damn, I plugged the wrong receiver in. Alright, so let's see if this is going to work. No. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, hold on. Because they didn't have a keyboard in there. That might help. Click on save. Wrong keyboard. Oh, son of a bitch, man. I'm streaming live. Didn't you see I showed you I was streaming. Hold on. I think I know what I did wrong. Hold on. Ah, god damn it. And I lost my mouse. Oh my god. Well, I got that, but I don't have a mouse. Now my mouse is gone again. Holy shit balls, man. Oh, that's good? Okay, hold on. He says that's a good thing because we found the mouse. Okay, I don't know how that is. All right. I'm with you, man. I'm listening. Okay. And that will do what? So, I don't have a keyboard, I don't have a mouse, so what are we doing now?